And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Howson gets good distance on it. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Luis Suarez, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jimenez makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get it through? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes till the break. Messi. Bojan. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Security staff for each
How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Howson. And it's Guardiola.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Bilbao with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Howson gets over and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fermin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lopez, he's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He himself an absolute peach. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Modric.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's straight offside. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Alvarez. 5 minutes to add. Alvarez receives it in. Alvarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Fermin plays it short. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Camavinga. Guardiola. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi purring through the gears. And he's taking no chances there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. Bojan. Oh, this is a terrific run. Steaming on goalwards. It's full on! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Luis Suarez. Well, now here's a good battle. Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through
That
here.
was lovely, that.
They're urging him to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Guardiola. And he's in on goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. Bojan, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Belletti. And it's Alaba. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Alaba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
2 added
Raul.
minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Threads one in. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona leading a... It's Fulham! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pressing high and with purpose. Could be danger here. Shot a goal! Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter.
Boyan! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Suarez. Eder Militao with the slide tackle there. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Well, that's an excellent interception. Belletti. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior is firing after that one. Howson cuts out the pass. Belletti. Eder Militao. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Jimenez. And it's Bojan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alaba. Now Bojan. Bojan. Good purposeful running this. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem it.
Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Messi. Lewandowski. It's Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. That comes as a mighty relief. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alaba. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ronaldinho. Number 5, Vinicius Junior. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ball has bounced loose now. He's found a way through. It's Fulham! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. That's going in strongly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please turn towards the screen for a special presentation.